Hey, it's Steve Zonardi here with Treviso North Realty in Toronto. Just to give you a quick update on the market, I'm going to touch lightly and kind of talk about the positives going forward in the market. Number one, 30,375 units on the market. That's a drop off from 33,000, so that's around 3% we're down. Again, just get prepared because when we get into September, October, you're going to see that build back up. But it's good. We're going in the right direction, sort of like a traditional market where we get this drop off in the summer months, which is good. Still, obviously, a ton of inventory. 808 sales. And this is a positive part. So in 7 days, it's 808 sales. We had 232 condos and 576 basically properties that don't have a condo fee attached to it. Let's say single family dwellings, towns, semis, villas, the semis. I'm speaking Florida talk now, but I mean, so 576 of those units. And I'll give you an example. We have 14, 15 listings, whatever it is. I'm not even, it could be more now, but it's and then there's properties getting shown. We got multiple showings with the same agents. We don't get offers. Some we get offers, some we get lowballs, some we don't get anything. It's this whole thing. And then we list a property last week, literally, I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, goes to market, get 3 to 4 showings, go into a bidding war, sell it within hours, within 24 to 48 hours of listing the property, and it's gone. Simple 5-day condition on inspections, financing's waived. So it's, again, we got... and when we went in with the listing presentation here, it's basically exactly where we were. We're probably between, let's just say, for example, like a 620 to 640 range. At 630, we're right in the middle of that, and this is where we kind of promise. That's why when we go on listing presentations and appointments to clients, is that this is the range you're going to be in. Again, to give you some BS number, even in the States, we're having the same issue with sellers and not realistic with pricing. They still think that it's a yesterday pricing. When you see all these comps selling around that price range, you want to be just right above that. And if you're looking at what's currently on the market, your competition, you want to be below that as well. So usually what happens is sellers will go to market higher than obviously the last sales. So there's going to be a gap there. You know, and I had this conversation just recently in Florida. It was like, if I can promise you 5 to 7% more than the last sale, would you sign a contract? Would you sign this listing agreement with me? Yes, I would. Okay, great. Well, realistically, where you are is like 20% over market. The last sales are 550 to 560. Now you're 5 to 7% above that. We can sell this home for 575. Why? Because number one, there's only three properties available in the market. You have, and they're all grossly overpriced, 100 days in the market, each property. And then ultimately, we're just going to go under them, just probably around 5 to 7% above the last sale, which looks like a bargain compared to the ones that are listing. And then we sell at 5 to 7% over, let's say, the last sale. That's how you do business, looking at numbers and making decisions. And this is what our clients, and I is a good client of mine, I call him Good Karma Tim. So that was basically what I sent Mike in the morning. As soon as I saw that offer come in at 6 a.m., I'm like, Good Karma Tim. Presented the house well, priced it right, got on the market, and then it's already sold. So what he's going to do, cash out, stick that money into a mutual fund, GIC, or move the money into the Florida market, whatever is going to make him the most amount of money. Sit tight for 2 to 3 years, and then buy back into the Toronto market, and more than likely probably buy some land at that point, so he can sell this townhome. So it's sold now. Take that equity out. It's like $300,000 to $400,000 in equity. Sit tight for 3 to 3 years. Let's say 3 to 4 years, and then buy himself some land in a shop. So that's the way you do business. And this is what we're talking with clients right now. Don't feel like renting a property is like a shame on the family or anything like that. It's smart, strategic thinking for today's market. Don't get stuck in that mindset where you need to own a house in today's market. You don't. You need to be buying a house in 3 years from now. You need to be selling your assets and then buying a house in 3 to 4 years from now. And you're going to buy in a better house, better area, everything that you ever dreamed of. And this is the opportunity. The people that are taking the risk right now, and it's not even a risk because we know where the market's going, where it's heading, especially just based on the construction statistics for the next 4 years. You know where it's going and where it's going to be. When you get to that bottom, that lull period, and like I say, you're going to follow houses around you. This is how we know the lull period. Let's just say for easy numbers, 500,000. You'll start seeing houses 500,000, 495, 510, 515, 507. You'll start to see this consistent pricing in the sales. Once you see that, that's the lull period, and that's where the lift starts to happen. It's just very basic in knowledge to kind of figure this out. Right now, you're seeing it's just going down. It's going down. Instead of having this period, it just keeps dropping down, 5, 10 grand, 15, 20, 30, 50 grand, and we're going in that downward direction. So again, 3 to 4 years, you'll start seeing this up and down. And again, you can call with us or you follow our posts here. You'll understand where the market is currently, and then you can make decisions on there. But currently, right now, everyone should be considering even just getting an idea what you could sell now, hold the money, and what you can buy in the future would probably be best. And again, the positive part is 808 sales are happening in 7 days. So how do we get our listings, our clients' listings into that 808 homes that's selling per week? Because we only have 15 or 16 to sell. Why can't we just slide them into the 800, right, and get them all done? It's a simple concept that needs to be done going forward, and that's all based on price and condition of the property, clearly. But that's pretty much it for the Toronto market. If you have any questions, please reach out. Obviously, if you want to set a strategy appointment up, Calendly link is attached in the bio here. You can always jump on a quick Zoom call. Or at the same time, we're producing these webinars now, Survive and Thrive. We're going to have a lot of information going forward. The next one's going to be the selling in today's market and taking advantage of it again to larger houses. So the moving on up buyers is going to be our next webinar. We're just debating which date we're going to do it. But that's pretty much it. Have an amazing week, guys. I know it's a holiday up in Canada, so enjoy your time off. Have a great day.